Today we're going to be installing a purple carbon fiber engine cover on the C8 Corvette.
Hi, I'm Donna Marie, and you're watching the Corvette channel.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Scott, and today I'm going to be showing you this beautiful Hysteria purple cover that we're going to be putting on this engine on this C8 Corvette. Now, obviously, the car is a Hysteria purple car, and we want to be able to showcase it. And this is a HTC car that has the factory cover in it. And after seeing this cover, you guys have seen Speedy's car before if you guys are watching my channel. He's already contemplating putting a full engine cover and not just the factory one in here because he wants to be able to see it even more. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you taking the cover off, or showing me taking the cover off, and then we'll be able to get some good views of this cover. Hopefully I'm going to bring it up here and you can take a look at it, but you can see the weave inside here, and it just looks really nice. And this is one of the custom ones that Classic Rules Custom Parts, Richard over there, he does a really good job on these. He's done a lot of my customers' covers, and he does these for everybody all over the United States. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this information right here on the screen. And if you call and talk to Richard and you mention my name, he will gladly give you a discount on this, okay? One thing to mention before I get started here is that on an engine cover, typically on the HTC, they don't come with covers. Now this one with the exposed cover from the factory, it does come with the plain black cover. So you know, we're already going to have the screws, is what I'm trying to get to, but he includes the screws. So if you have an engine cover, let's say for instance you're just getting ready to do this for the first time, and you have the plain blank one that you can't see through, when you open that up, you're not going to have a cover in there, period, right? And so then at that point you don't have screws. They're just going to be open screw holes there, and so he includes the screws. All he asks is that you make sure that you remind him that you don't have a see-through cover. Now he went ahead and sent it here just to be able to show that he does send them when you need them, okay? So be sure and reach out to him and ask for it when you order them, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump into it. We'll go ahead and I'll show you taking the cover off, and then we'll get the cover installed. Alright guys, we are underneath the engine compartment here, and we're going to go ahead and take the screws out. It's 15 Torx, and I highly recommend that you use a slow screw gun or just manual screws or manual screwdriver. I would not use a real high speed because you don't want to strip these out. Okay, and I'll try to get my arm out of the way on this side here real quick, and then we'll move over to the other side. You can kind of see what's going on over there a little bit better. There we go. Just going to put my screws right here in the little channel right here. So I'm not dropping them. This half done. Then we can move over to the other side. All right. Start over here. almost done, guys. Alright, so let's set that off to the side. Now we should be able to lift this up. Just like that. Pull it out like that. Yeah, we should be able to lift it right up and off. Set that off to the side. Then what we're going to be doing is there'll be a 10 millimeter bolt right here, right there, and then we'll be able to lift this off, okay? So on the convertibles, this is a little bit of a chore. We're gonna have to take the coolant tank, we'll have to loosen it up, we have to take this hose loose, and we'll be able to just kind of wiggle this out. Otherwise, we take the chance of scraping the cover. So you'll see that. I will just do it, and I'll kind of speed that up so it's not boring for you. And then we'll get to the point of taking the cover actually off and putting the other one on. Alright guys, so we've got our cover now. You saw that there's a little bit. I'm going to tell you, we're doing this with this engine hot, and you probably saw me with there. It was like, it's a lot going on there, and it's hot. This is the first time I've ever done one where it's like just got here. So you want to be real careful, okay? If you can do it when it's cold, you want to do that. But okay, so now we've got this clear. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set this in place. Now be careful, because you've got to be able to get this in without scraping it. Okay, so we're just gonna like kind of set it in place, and I'll get around to the other side over here, and I'll be able to get around those lines. We'll get it set down. Okay. All right. So what we've got to do is we've got to get those lines cleared. So just slowly, easily pull them out of the way. Okay. And then you've got your brackets that are holding the connectors. You want to make sure that those get out of the way. And then you're just going to set this down. There's another hose right here that kind of goes over. There we go. And you'll feel it. It'll just wiggle right into place. Now, from my angle, I can see that the threads are there, and I can put my bracket right back up there. I'm going to go over, I can start my screws. Go ahead and get that started. And again, guys, it'll go right back together the right way if you don't force it. You don't need to. It should fit just fine and very easy. If you're having to fight it when you go to put your screws in, then you're doing something wrong. Okay, so but you got a couple different layers of things you got to get lined up. And so just go ahead and take your time with it. See if I can get this one to line up. Go like that, and like that. Come on. There we go. I just got a finger tight. I just started them. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the other side. So now we're on this side now, and it's the same thing. You got your little metal bracket. You're going to want to pull up and out of the way so the cover can go down. So you gotta get that up and come up over. And you're gonna start that one. Again, guys, all you have to do is just take your time, put the bolt in, and it'll line right up. So you just move it back and forth just a little bit until you get it threaded. Alright, so we've got those done. We've got our lines all free and clear. So we're not pinching anything. So now we can go ahead and we can tighten it down. Alright, so we can go ahead and tighten this one down. That, and we can tighten this one down. Alright, we'll move over to the other side. Alright, so now our screws are tight there. So now we just got to put our radiator back up inside there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slide it back in place. We've got one 10mm screw right here that I've just got the bracket kind of laying down, and then this will slide into it. So we're going to set that in place, and then we'll be able to get everything put back together. Alright, so we're going to take that, we're just going to set this little dude right in there like that. And you saw how much I struggled to get it out, but yet it went right back in place real easy. So it's just the angle at which you do it. So you just want to take your time. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this bracket back in place first. Okay, so we'll put this in, get that in there like that, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to tighten that up. Okay, that one's done. Now we'll go over to the other side. Now this one has an ear at the bottom, and you'll be able to have seen that. There's a little ear that it slides into a slot on the bottom of the radiator bracket. So it kind of slid in there, and it's holding it all on its own. This screw really doesn't do much more, but rather than, all it does is just basically keep it from sliding off of its ear. Okay, just like that. Alright, the radiator's done. Now the only thing you got to do here is just to snap this little plug back up in there like that to hold it off of the cover. And guys, you're done. The only thing we got to do now is put the cover back on. So all we're going to do now is just put the cover back on. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put this over here like so. And it's going to go up like this, and we'll drop it down below those two pieces. And right there like so. Okay. It kind of fits right pretty much where it needs to go, right on its own. Now, this is the factory cover, guys. So you saw how easy that was, just put it back on. But if you didn't have the factory visible cover and you had the complete big window, you would have to take the rubber covers off of the original cover and put it on this one. Okay, that's only two 10mm bolts on each piece. Very, very simple to do. So that isn't a big deal, but if, like I said, if you're now putting a full see-through carbon fiber glass cover on, that'd be the only additional step you'd need to do. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start the screws, and I'm going to get them started. I'm not going to tighten them down, because I want to make sure that it's going to be okay, that we get all the screws exactly where we need them. Okay. Just like so. installed, and it looks awesome. So guys, you saw how easy it was to install this. It really wasn't that hard. There's some 15mm screws, or 15 Torx screws, as well as a couple 10mm bolts that you have to take loose. And it's fairly simple. It really is. You got a little bit, you want to make sure that the engine's cool instead of hot like I did it, because you saw that it was a little bit hard for me to hold on to. So anyway, do that when the engine's cool and it'll be so much easier for you. Guys, I want to thank Classic Rules Custom Parts. I want to thank Richard over there. You know, great man. He does awesome work, and every piece that I have seen from him is just top notch. And so guys, I'm going to put all of his information up here on the screen. Be sure, take a look at all the stuff he's got on his website. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to him. In my prior videos, I haven't put his phone number in there, but I'm going to go ahead and put his phone number up there too, so if you want to just call him direct, you can. And his name is Richard, and be sure and talk to him. Tell him that I sent you, and he'll be sure and give you a discount, okay? So, but give a good idea of what you want. Take a look at what you've got on the website. If you see something that you like that he has, but you want to tweak it a little bit, talk to him. He'll probably be able to make it exactly what you want and it'll become yours. This particular cover is one of his brand new creations just for this Hysteria purple car. So he can do a lot of different things. And I've never seen anything, I've never seen purple carbon fiber before, but it looks freaking awesome. So, you know, hopefully the camera showed you that and you could see it. It's beautiful in the eye, and it really shows up well on the car. Okay, so anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching today. If you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell. It doesn't cost you absolutely anything, but it really helps the channel a lot. So if you guys, those of you that have already subscribed, thank you. If those of you that are watching maybe for the first time, maybe you've watched 100 times and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, okay? So guys, until next time, we'll catch you later.
If you liked the video you just watched and like to see more, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.
I think the girls with their nails done now.